Hey now, Metalheads, it is Blackmetalwerewolf making a brand new video for you this week. And today I'm very excited because Halloween is going into overtime as we are opening the Metalhead box for the month of October 2021. I am very excited. I even have my Halloween King Diamond t-shirt on. So let's crack this baby open and see all the cool metal Halloween stuff that comes in this box. So right on top here, it looks like we got ourselves another enamel pin that always comes in these boxes. And this one is a zombified version of Killjoy, who is the lead singer of Necrophagia. Unfortunately, he did pass away a few years ago, but there you go, he's back and he's back for brains. So don't forget to throw that on your jacket or battle vest. That's a nice little addition. Alright, after that enamel pin, it looks like we got ourselves another t-shirt. So let's unfurl this and see what we got. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so I know I always say that the t-shirts are always great in the Metalhead box, and they are, rightfully so. But I gotta tell you, this is probably the best t-shirt that has come in the Metalhead box since ever, in my opinion. I'm not saying that to be insulting or degrading by any means. This one just is astounding because it is a zombified version of many of the metal legends that have died over the years. We got Peter Steele, we got Dio, we got Dead, we got Euronymous, and a few others on there. Chuck I see too. This is just out of this world. The colors itself, the green and the purple, are amazing. And of course it says, and the dead live on, because in metal you never truly die. Your legacy will always be there. This is amazing. I want to put this on and I'm probably never going to take it off. Holy shit. Okay, I think I'm done gushing over that t-shirt. Let's get to the rest of the things in the box. Even though, honestly, they could have sent this box completely empty, except for this t-shirt, and I would have been perfectly happy. But let's move on. After that, we got ourselves a patch of the king himself, King Diamond. Matches my shirt quite nicely. So obviously, if this is going on my vest, it just wouldn't be Halloween without King Diamond. He is the king of Halloween. Alright, after that patch, it looks like we got something from Acid Witch, and this looks like a cassette. Yes, indeed, this was an Acid Witch cassette, and it does come with a download code, in case you don't live in 1997 anymore. So that is a cool little thing to add to your collection, a nice little Acid Witch green cassette. After that cassette, it looks like we got ourselves some CDs here, so let's take a look. The first one looks like some very gruesome death metal with a giant spider eating corpses in a moonlit cave, because that is just metal as all get out. It appears the band, I think, is in Spanish, so forgive my pronunciation. The band is Outra Tumba, and the album is Abyss Mortiferi. Once again, really sorry for the way I pronounce that. But regardless, I can't wait to listen to that. It looks really dark and brutal, and that's just awesome. After that CD, it looks like we have Avdagada, and the album is Damnatio Cursus, and that album cover is really just of a misty mountain. And don't you just love that about metal? I mean, a very solemn, almost peaceful picture of a misty mountain next to a spider eating corpses. They're both metal as hell, but they're so opposite. Isn't that just interesting? I might have to do a video on something like that. Alright, after that music, it looks like we got ourselves a promotion. And right here we got Left 4 Dead Horror Subscription Box. Get horror movies, exclusive t-shirts, and more delivered to your door every month. LeftForDeadHorror.com. Now that is something I might actually have to check out, because as much as I love heavy metal, I equally love horror movies too. I got all my horror toys and my horror movie posters there and all across my apartment. There's just something really connecting heavy metal and horror movies. I might have to do a video on that, because they are essentially attached at the hip, and it would be interesting to kind of look more into that. Regardless, that sounds like a pretty sweet subscription box, and I would love to do openings of that as well as this. So I'll have to look into getting my very own box of that. And on the back of that advertisement, we have another one for Cult Cosmetics, the world's only true metal and heavy metal cosmetics company, cultcosmetics.com, and they look like they have Electric Eye, obviously from Judas Priest, eyeshadow. I probably won't be partaking in that for obvious reasons, but for any of the ladies out there, there you go, there is some heavy metal makeup for you to put on and plaster all over your face. I would love to see that. Alright, it looks like we are down to the final few items in the box, and the next up is a sticker. And I have to tell you, this is probably the best sticker I have ever seen in my entire life, because it is a mashup between Dead from Mayhem and Evil Dead. Everybody knows Dead from Mayhem, even if you don't like the music, everybody knows who it is. And for horror fans, everybody knows what Evil Dead is. It's one of the best horror movies ever made. It's had a handful of sequels, video games have been based off it, it even had a TV show that lasted a couple seasons a few years ago. Everybody knows Evil Dead. It is a cultural phenomena, especially in the horror world. So this is fucking amazing, and I'm gonna need to find a space to put this, something I will never throw away to put this sticker on, because this is another big selling point for these Metalhead boxes. That is amazing. And we are down to the final item of the Metalhead box, and of course it is a rather large autograph, and that is an Acid Witch autograph, of course with Slasher Dave and Shagrat's signature on there. Ever since I started getting the Metalhead box and getting Acid Witch merch, I've actually become a bigger fan of the band. Before I wasn't really the biggest fan of theirs, but I'm actually growing to like them quite a bit. So this is actually a great autograph to have for me now, so I can get that framed and throw it up on my wall. So I think this goes without saying, but just in case it doesn't, this is probably my favorite Metalhead box to date. Just this t-shirt made the box for me. I can't see any Metalhead not loving this. This is just amazing. That sticker with the Evil Dead, amazing, top-notch. The autograph, the cassette, the CDs, even the advertisement for that Left 4 Dead box. I'm really going to look into that because I'd love to get one and open it on the channel. I think that'd be a really cool thing to do. So obviously, I'm a very, very big fan, but of course I want to get your guys' opinion on this box. Did you like the October box? Did you dislike it? Please leave me a comment down below. I'd love to know what you guys have to think, and I'm sure the people over at the Metalhead box would love to know too. And as usual, I want to give a gigantic thank you to everybody over at the Metalhead box, especially for sending me this box. This one really blew me away, and I'm sure everyone who got this box will feel the same way. If you don't feel the same way, you can go to hell, because this box was amazing. So once again, just a very big thank you to the people over at the Metalhead box. And of course, if you guys want to get your very own, I suggest you jump on it sooner rather than later. These tend to sell out pretty damn quickly, and as you can see, you don't want to miss out on all the cool stuff that comes inside. And I'm looking forward, with November and December coming, all the possible Christmassy stuff that's going to be coming in the Metalhead box. I'm looking forward to that. So of course, if you want to get your very own, I'll be leaving links to their official website, their Facebook page, and their Instagram down in my description, so you guys can get your very own Metalhead box. So that is it for today's video. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment letting me know what you thought of today's video, checking out some of my past videos, and sharing them with a few of your friends while you're at it. If you'd like to keep up with me on a more daily basis, you can follow me on Facebook and on Instagram. I also have a P.O. box open. All of that info is down in the description. I also have patches for sale, so if you'd like to get your very own, you can click right over here. There's also a link down in the description. Once again, a big thank you to the people at the Metalhead box, and a big thank you to you, the viewer, for checking out my video. And don't forget, guys, to stay spooky and to stay brutal.